sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. On the visitors' sideline, Cardinals head coach Jonathan Gannon. His team looking for a second straight victory after the win a week ago. On the other, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go from Lumen Field. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one. Look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. 3rd down, 3 to go. We'll try and run it with Walker. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, Seattle.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. That's complete. It's Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. And on the return for the Cardinals, it's Greg Dortch. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. So out comes the Arizona offense for the first time. They're going to be led out by their veteran signal caller out of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Amari DeMercado. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's an Arizona 1st down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run. It's DeMercado. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Now DeMercado. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Third and short yardage. It's Brissett. Catch made right side by Wilson. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now it's Brissett. They'll set up the screen to DeMercado. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First and 10.
13 yards on the play.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. That's complete on the tight end screen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Keeping it in the air. Here's Brissett. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals will take a 3-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba ready to get back to work. And he's been as involved as anyone in the league in the middle part of the season, the NFL leader in receiving yards to this point. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. First catch there for Cup, and he's got a first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
This is Walker, trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. That's the veteran Calais Campbell in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. This one snagged by Smith and Jigba.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. And the field goal on the opening drive took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. He's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. Jaron Reed. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
So on 4th down, here's Pat O'Donnell to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Taken down at the 19-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Pass is completed to Cup. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. The Cardinals have the early edge in this one. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. 3rd and a yard. As we are ready to get back underway. They'll go with the sneak, and he will have the Seahawks 1st down. At least it would appear that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do give him the conversion on 3rd and 1.
10 at the 15-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Darnold. Moving to his right. And he's in for the touchdown. But hold everything. There is a marker down. These points may come off the board.
Holding offense.
So holding is the call. And take that touchdown off the board. Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Baron Browning getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. Here's Darnold. pass taken in by Shaheed. And he's into the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Good. Makes the score Seahawks 7, Cardinals 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Greg Dortch. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On the ground, DeMercado. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Taken down by
Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get about 3. And that's going to lead to third down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
On third down, they'll throw with Brissett. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
To return, it's Shaheed. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Well, Seahawks offense ready to see what they can do. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's clear whatever they were trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. A tough spot here. Third and long. Darnold now to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Josh Sweat getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
If this was just one guy dominating them up front, there's a lot of things that you can do. You can chip him. You can double team him. You can start sliding the offensive line and pass protection his way, trying to slow him down. But this has been coming from a lot of different spots, and right now it just looks to be a breakdown in the protection, and they have no answer on how to stop it.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready for this next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. To throw, it's Brissett on first and 10.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back. and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He's into space past the 25. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
It's a gain of 38 yards.
Off the play fake, here's Brissett, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 6 yards.
Leonard Williams getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Jaron Reed working his way in to earn his second sack of this first half. Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. He'll look for and find DeMercado out of the backfield. They're going to stop him here, short of the goal line, but that flag is down, and it might set up a very interesting decision. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. Brissett. He's going to air this one out for Jones. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Holding offense.
So, a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown. 3rd and goal. To throw is Brissett. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Leonard Williams. He's able to get to the quarterback for the 2nd time here in this first half.
I think here offensively, they got to go in at halftime and regroup. The play caller, the offensive line coach, the quarterback, they got to make sure they're on the same page. It just doesn't seem like they're all communicating the pass protection assignments the right way, because he continues to end up on his back.
On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Arizona. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Offense.
It's Walker to start the drive, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down at the 19.
Once again, it's Walker. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
Darnold to throw. That one on target to Cup. And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Throwing, Darnold. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. And they will finally get to him, but I think even he knows this one is coming back. That's on the former 9th overall pick, Charles Cross. Now Darnold. Taken in right side by Barner. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but he got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
It's now 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Darnold. A pickup there of 13. First down, Seattle.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Darnold to throw again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second
down. He'll fake the handoff and hold on to it.
Darnold on the keeper.
They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. And I don't know. I'm not sure he got there. I think they're going to mark him short. And now it is 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Cards offense going to take over just before the half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun is Brissett. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards. That's good.
On 1st down, Brissett. Pass complete there to Harrison.
Brissett's pass.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. This pass is caught by Greg Dortch. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Cardinals 1st down.
Throwing again, Brissett. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. It's Week 10.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Dortch now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cardinals offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Well, we have a moment while we take a look at the key inactives not playing in the ball game here this afternoon. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throw it. Brissett. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Brissett. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up.
The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba ready to get back to work. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Darnold. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got him. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain. Brings up second.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
A gain of 15 yards.
15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Open, left side is Barner. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, it's Darnold. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Dixon to punt for the Seahawks.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Cardinals take over 1st and
The Cardinals offense about ready to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Derek Hall. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. The Cardinals line up for a punt, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Garrett Williams on the stop. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Darnold. Oh, that's swung out wide and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick-6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the 2nd half.
Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals are on top. It's now 10-7.
Seahawks 7.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Darnold. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now here's a keeper on the zone read.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. On 3rd and long, here's Darnold. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The rookie out of Ole Miss, Walter Nolan. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
And this is a great example of what can happen when you play complementary football. The back end holds up nicely in coverage, and then that front 7 is able to wreak havoc and put an end to this play.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. Out comes the Arizona offense. They get ready for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's caught by Harrison right side. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Brissett. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Jones. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Cardinals 1st down.
Here's a toss as they look to run. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
On the tackle.
Here's a 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Now Brissett. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now it's Brissett. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Greg Dortch.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A 56-yard attempt.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And this will stay a 3-point game.
Seahawks 7.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, The other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick, so it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Darnold to throw on first down. Pass is completed to Cup. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Second and 7 at their 48-yard
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. Darnold now to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Darnold to throw again. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are on top. It's 14-10.
Cardinals 10.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Dortch now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Cardinals offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here is Brissett. That ball caught. It's Zay Jones. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 39-yard line.
Now a toss play, running left. Room to run past midfield. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Play action, and here's Brissett. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Brissett. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
4 more yards.
They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
4-yard loss on the play.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
For the lead, here is 3rd and goal.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Tyrese Knight. He gets in to register his squad's 10th sack of this one. So out is Chad Ryland in a big spot here. This to get back within a field goal. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 29-yard
From
line.
the 29,
2 yards
here's
on
2nd
the pickup.
and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing, Darnold. That one on target to Cup. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Forced to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Sam Darnold scrambles from the pocket.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Cards offense and Jacoby Brissett getting set for their next drive. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And this will be a Cardinals 1st down as he gets this one up past the 30.
13 yards on the play. And the Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll run. It's DeMarcado. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
At the 33-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun is Brissett. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Throw it. Brissett will set up the screen to DeMarcado. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Cardinals lining up for a punt. Be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Seahawks offense ready to take over once again. On play action, here's Darnold. Shaheed with the catch. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
At the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Here's Walker.
2nd and 8.
And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Walker. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike, is just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
The
Cardinals offense getting set to get back to work.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now DeMarcado. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down. So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Brissett. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, here's Brissett. This one complete right side. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal.
A gain of 62 yards. And the Cardinals 1st down.
Here's a run. A short game, down to the 7. Now, here's 2nd and goal.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up
Brissett.
2nd and goal.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Jaron Reed bursting in for yet another sack. His guys now have 11 for the game.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do.
This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Arizona. His 4th TD grab of the season.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Seahawks 14.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Seahawks offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. Here is 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on the zone read. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
And the Seahawks 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard
They'll
line.
drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 9 yards to go.
Darnold. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Max Melton. And the Cardinals are right back in this one.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The Cardinals offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out, but 1 first down will essentially end the game. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On the ground, DeMarcado. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
On the Seahawks 36-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 16
Now Seattle
yards.
will use the final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Of 16 yards. And a Cardinal first down.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So it's a win for the visitors, the Cardinals. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the 2nd time this year. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.